Hello, Do Gang. It's time for 400 wins. Surely we're not gonna lose the first battle of today, right? That would never happen. Yeah, still need to grab the team. Yesterday we got 100 wins, battles, not tournaments, in Dome doubles with Persian. So that was very nice. Because that was our goal. We will, of course, keep going. It would be fun if I could get a pretty decent streak with that team. But today, it's time for multi-battle. So we just need to win one battle for 400 wins. But of course, our goal is higher than 400 wins. Apparently, world record is 484. So, if this week goes well, we might get that by the weekend. That'd be really nice. So we want our partner to have Latios in the lead. And it's basically a 50-50 who the lead is. So I just reset the room, which does not end our streak if we talk to the attendant. Another Latias lead. And I've mentioned this a bunch of times, but in case you're watching this streak for the first time, the reason we want Latios to be the lead is because it has 4 attacking moves, and Latias has 3 attacking moves and Calm Mind. And when the AI doesn't see a kill and is high HP, they're very likely to go for Calm Mind or a setup move. Most setup moves. And that's not really something we want on turn 1. We want to make some progress and get some damage on our opponents. And because Latios only has attacking moves, that will or should pretty much always happen. There we go. Of course, we could be hit by like Fake Out, there could be Bright Powder, that sort of stuff, but at least Latios will always try to attack. Okay, we're starting off with a legendary spammer. So Tyranitar, Dragonite, and all the legendaries are possible for this trainer at open level. Level 50, it's only legendaries. Gillian, Entei, Suicune. So this is actually quite awkward, because the Suicune is very likely to have Ice Beam, so I don't want to be hit by that, obviously. But the Entei can one-shot Metagross, depending on the set. Earthquake would one-shot Entei. There is a Bright Powder Entei. That would probably be worst case scenario. Bright Powder into Ice Beam. There are Suicunes that could die to Thunderbolt Earthquake. However, we don't control Latios, so we don't know if it's even going to Thunderbolt. Because it could target either of these two because it doesn't see a kill. So it's just gonna randomly select a target and then pick its best move into that target. So I'm considering just going for Protect here. The main thing I'm worried about is Entei doing something that I'm not gonna like. It could set up Reflect. It could crit Latios with Double Edge. Both of those things would be pretty bad. But I think I have to Protect here. Well, I don't have to. I could just make progress by killing Entei. Okay, Thunderbolt into Suicune is really good for us. Less than 50%. Paralyzed, but it's Lum. Double Edge, but it went into Salamence. Ice Beam, that was guaranteed into Salamence. Now we have to switch. I mean, we could go for double protect, but that's not worth it. So this has to be a bulkier Suicune, I'm pretty sure. So it's gonna be... actually, no, maybe not. No, actually, I do think. Because the bulky one also has Icy Wind. But the Icy Wind wouldn't see the kill. What? What is this? Douglas sent 100 for 2 jewels? What is that? I have no clue what that means. How does he have a named Latios? Because this is a record mix. So this is actually my own Latios that I sent to another cartridge, and then I record mixed with that cartridge, and now the trainer shows up. So Latios is gonna kill the Suicune here. Entei should try to kill Metagross with a fire move. So the question here is, do I protect this turn? Or do I switch into Salamence? Of course we do risk a burn, but that's... we're gonna risk the burn this turn or next turn. And... I mean, it kind of depends on what's in the back, but I don't know. You think it was mine too? Now it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is mine. It does change in the summary. It changes the OT because it is not OT lie. You can see the numbers are different, the ID numbers. Even though apparently they're caught by the same trainer. That just gets overwritten. I'm leaning towards going Salamence and hoping whatever comes out can be hit by an Earthquake. And it's not Raikou and it wins the speed tie and kills Salamence, because that would be bad. That's not ideal. Fire Blast, that's also not ideal. We didn't get burned. That's good. But Latias is not great. Ground immune can one-shot Salamence. But it might not even attack Salamence depending on the set. Like, it could just be Shadow Ball into Latios, which would be bad. But I think I'm forced to protect and then switch again. Okay, could switch this turn already. I don't know how good that is though. That's mostly if it's not... If it's a Latias that doesn't attack Latios. Or that does attack Latios. I would probably want to switch. But we still have Latias in the back, so I'm gonna protect. It's just shaping out to be a bit of an awkward battle. Okay, attacking the Entei, that's fine. Just barely does not two-shot. Okay, there was an Ice Beam, that's good. Okay, with that double-edged chip, Entei hopefully dies to Waterfall. Hello, remember? Metagross is really good into the Latias. As long as nothing comes out that kills me. I mean, there could be a Moltres in the back. That would be unfortunate. Okay. I mean, Registeel is dangerous. Attacking the Registeel, okay. That was a lot of damage. Amnesia. Okay, it's either Curse Amnesia Registeel or it's Counter Explosion. Okay, Latios should kill Latias. Do I Earthquake now? I think so. Like either I Earthquake now or I switch to Salamence and Earthquake with Choice Band, but that would take a turn. If this is Registeel 1, the Curse Amnesia one, I wanted to see Rest as its best move. Also, he will just kill next turn. Okay, this is Registeel 1. Yeah, you see Latias doesn't see a kill, so it's gonna Calm Mind. I guess in the end it wouldn't really have mattered if I switched or not. Alright, 400 wins. We did not lose the first battle, but that was a little bit scary. Kingler Ferris. Double fire type. That should just be an Earthquake lock-in. Typhlosion. Do we get Dragonite again or Gengar? Gengar. I'm just gonna Earthquake here. Gengar goes down to Psychic. Typhlosion goes down to Earthquake. That was a lot easier than the first battle. Okay, Expert is scary. Or could be. They can have Reggies. They can have a bunch of dangerous Pokemon. Aggro Machamp. Okay, that's not that bad. We're just gonna Earthquake. If it's Bright Powder, Blizzard does not one-shot Salamence. So I'm more afraid of a Quick Claw. Didn't happen. Machamp can survive Psychic, depending on the set. It easily survives Psychic. Aggron does not survive Choice Band Earthquake. I think it does from Metagross without the Choice Band though. Because it just has such crazy high defense. Tyranitar. We're locked into Earthquake, which is pretty good. And Ursaring. Okay. I will just Earthquake here. And we probably get a kill together with Latios on one of these. Waterfall into T-Tar. Maybe if it's max bulk it will live. It does look pretty bulky. But T-Tar is just really bulky. Nope, not enough. Tyranitar goes down. Do we hit Ursaring? Yes. There is a Bright Powder set. Hyper Beam! And it missed! Oh, that's unfortunate, Ursaring. That would have killed me. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't have gone for Hyper Beam. Because it's a discouraged move by the AI. Not that it would have mattered. Sailor Peter. Hariyama Gyarados. We will be intimidated. The awkward thing here is that Latios might not kill either of them. I think I'm switching here. Hariyama might Fake Out. Gyarados might Thunder Wave. I don't want Salamence to be paralyzed. Okay, no Fake Out. Psychic into Hariyama. Very likely that it saw a kill. Does get the one shot. Very nice. Ooh. Blizzard. Okay. That is a Gyarados that can be one-shot by Latios. So that's good at least. Let's see. Brick Break is obviously more damage on the Lapras, but is there another ground immune on this team? I can't think of one. I don't think he can have Mantine. I think we just Earthquake so that hopefully Latios sees the kill on whatever comes in. Next turn. And then in a 4v1 or a 3v1, we should be able to beat the Lapras. In comes Wall Rain, okay. It's the double bulky water ice. Lapras went for Surf. Okay. That is not a scary move. Crit on Latios. I mean, Latios is probably dying to an Ice Beam. I think I'll just Earthquake again. Thunderbolt on Wall Rain, okay. And Wall Rain is down. Alright. That's a win. Those two are scary. Could have been double Oko moves. Or even just one, and the other just spamming Ice Beam. That would have been scary. But that did not happen. Parasol Lady means weather moves. Sunny Day, Rapidash. And Hail Glalie. So in doubles, I would just double target the Glalie and we would kill both of them with Earthquake, Psychic. However, because I don't know what Latios is going to do, I can't do that. Or at least not without risking throwing away my Salamence. So then the question is, do I protect or do I switch? So obviously this is kind of the situation we had with the Entei in the first battle, where if I switch to Metagross, Rapidash can just kill Metagross. And it's faster, so we cannot attack with Metagross. So I think we're going to protect. This way, Glalie will Ice Beam Salamence twice. And Latios decided to attack the Glalie. Hypnosis went into Salamence. Oh, Raven, look away. And now the Glalie is gone. Raichu comes in. Rapidash sets up the sun. Raichu is quite likely to set up rain, which is funny. And I think the Raichu would be faster. One second. Which trainer? Does that trainer have perfect IVs? Yes. Okay. I think I want to try Earthquaking to see if Raichu goes for Rain Dance and saves Metagross here. Good luck. Thank you, KT. ZMP, can I quickly explain how the AI record mixing works? So, basically what I do is I have 2 cartridges and 2 consoles. I do one multi-battle with player, like both of my cartridges, multi-battle in the tower. I do 1 round, then I forfeit after winning 1 round, or 1 battle, not even 1 round. I forfeit, then I record mix in the Poké Center, and this will, the last team used by the other cartridge will then show up in NPC multi-battle. And because multi-battle teams only have 2 Pokemon, the NPC in the salon will also always have the same 2 Pokemon. Because, for example, if the last streak they did was Tower Singles, and then you record mix, they will rotate between 3 Pokemon. So that's also something you could do. But this is more consistent. So basically that's... I hope that's clear enough. Noob, that's great and all, but where's Flygon? Let's hope Flygon doesn't come to ruin my streak. Okay, clicking Earthquake here while Raichu Rain Dances is like super funny. I don't think I can be punished too hard. I think the worst thing might be double team Ludicolo in the back, and I have to lock into Earthquake, so I can't lock into Airlays. I mean, probably I just shouldn't do it because I don't know the chance that Raichu actually goes for Rain Dance. Because I know it wants to change the weather, but I don't know if it's guaranteed. It probably isn't. Yeah, we'll just switch. Hello, Matthew. Psychic. Oh yeah, the sun is up, so Waterfall is weaker than Psychic. It did set up Rain, okay. So yeah, Metagross could have then survived Overheat. If you see Flygon, it's an instant run. True. Goodbye, Rapidash. Meganium, okay. And it instantly Bright Powders, but it was Earthquake anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. This trainer could have had Sunny Day Flygon. Meganium will be Smolanium soon. That doesn't quite sound as good. This is Gentleman Brooks. That's guaranteed set 4. Deadanium. Is that better? Maybe. Okay. So the Pokemon on the left have 21 IVs. And the Pokemon on the right have 31 IVs because of the trainer that sends the Pokemon out. KT, yesterday you ran into a Fori who couldn't touch Gengar, so we had to pull off 5 protects in a row. Poor Fori. Right, Exploud down. Ampharos down. My favorite... It doesn't quite work with Fori. I mean, it could after a while. But my favorite for Pokemon that can have Explosion is having them not be able to use a move against your Ghost type and then being forced to explode. Okay, Ice Beam, because the trainer on the left is 21 IVs, Ice Beam is guaranteed to kill Marowak. Otherwise it would be a roll. I mean, it's the last Pokemon. It doesn't matter if Glalie kills me. Here we go, Ice Beam. Should be a guaranteed kill. There we go. It's dead. We die. I think Shiftry 4 is a good example. It has 5 Giga Drains and then just can't touch you anymore. Like Fake Out, Mega Kick. What's the last move? Oh yeah, it's just Explosion. Yeah. So that's like a great Pokemon to face with something like a Gengar. I mean, you would probably just kill it before it gets to explode, but still. Do we see Quick Claw Explosion? Oh no! It's Flygon! No! It's over. We've lost. Well, hopefully he doesn't Bright Powder the Ice Beam. Nice. Rhydon comes in. It's gonna survive Earthquake. But every Pokemon our side has can now kill the Rhydon, so even if it gets some insane Quick Claw luck, we should be fine. Ouch, that's, I'm gonna say that is Choice Band. Quick Claw Brick Break. He crit me. I would have preferred it if you killed the Armaldo, but it's fine. Only the Chosen One can beat Flygon. That's why he's the Chosen One. Okay, it didn't actually matter because whatever switched in, it wasn't ground immune on the Armaldo slot. So that Rhydon. Okay, we freeze. Any defrost? Okay. That achieved nothing. That Rhydon has Rock Tomb as its rock move. But because when Quick Claw activates, it sees itself as being faster because it moves first. And when it is faster, it doesn't want to use moves that lower the opponent's speed unless they see a kill. So Rock Tomb would have been much better than Brick Break into Salamence. But because it was faster and didn't see a kill, it couldn't click Rock Tomb. $406 wins. Very nice. If we can keep the streak alive, this can become my longest streak ever. Currently, that's in doubles. 557. But we're still far away. We should not get ahead of ourselves. We can very easily be trolled by the AI. Or we could be saved by the AI. Noob, you'll never get 406 wins because you're a noob. And not with that attitude. Very nice, instant Latios. I was a noob last year. Now I'm here. Alright, Dragon Tamer. Dragonite, Gyarados. Right. Latios might see a kill on both of them. We are just gonna switch here. You can't even get past 3 gold symbols. I'm sure you can. Which ones do you have? Okay, Gyarados is the first victim. Altaria. Ice Beam from Dragonite, that's why we switched. So once again, both of these can die. Do I protect? I guess I protect. Just let Latios do its thing. Dragonite is the victim this time. And opposing Salamence. Dragon Claw does go into Latios. You've got the Dome, Factory, and Tower. I mean, Factory is one of the most difficult ones, and Tower is also quite difficult. I think you can definitely get the other ones. I would say of the remaining ones, Arena is the most difficult. Or Palace if you don't have good natures. But if you have good natures and a decent team, Palace is not that bad. Okay, this is a Dragon Claw Salamence. The chosen one goes down. No! The Pike. If you just don't get unlucky, you'll get it. If you have a half decent team. Noob, you hate the Pyramid one. Pyramid is one I still need to do. Pike as well. Pike will probably start this week. Because I did breed for a good chancey. I'm not gonna have a very good team, but should be good enough for gold. Oh, Pinsir. That's not good. Pinsir has Guillotine. Also Swords Dance Salikberry. And is immune to Intimidate. Luckily in doubles it's not as dangerous. But unfortunately, Airlace is not a guaranteed kill. Scissor could be counter. I think I have to Airlace Pinsir because if it's Guillotine into Salamence, into counter into the Salamence slot, I could just lose both of my Pokemon. And then we would lose. Okay, Thunderbolt into Scissor. That's not... Well, I mean, it's gonna depend on whether or not we kill this Pinsir. But Latios is gonna see the kill next turn, so we can double target. Okay, we do one shot. Very nice. Oh wait, it's on a lower IV trainer. That might actually have been a guaranteed kill. I do believe this is Scissor 4. Hello, Jordy. It has been a while. We could try to one-shot Ninjask. But Scissor 4 has Baton Pass, so I'm a little bit afraid. Wait. Huh? I thought it went for Swords Dance. How did it outspeed? What? I missed something. Somewhere. Nope, you have 7 silvers and 3 golds. That's pretty good. Shadow Ball, it got like a ton of Swords Dances, so Latias is gone. We could lose to this Ninjask. Uh-oh. How much trouble am I in? It has +4, right? So it shouldn't be able to kill me. And we still have Metagross. So we should be fine, right? Just don't get crit every turn. I thought he crit me for a second. Okay, there we go. I mean, it was very, very unlikely for us to lose, but not impossible. Okay, Brooks is back. Guaranteed set 4. Trainer on the left is a breeder, so that's 21 IVs. Meta can't lose to this insult of a Pokemon. Don't say such things too loudly. Okay, because Aerodactyl is 21 IVs, Ice Beam is quite likely to kill. However, Victory Bell is definitely dead to a Psychic, so I would hope Latios tries to kill Aerodactyl, but more likely it will try to kill Victory Bell. I think I will still Aerial Ace though. Yeah, goes for Victory Bell. This Aerodactyl isn't too scary. Could crit Dragon Claw. Okay, Muck. I'm gonna have another turn of 2 potential kills. Okay, with that recoil damage, Aerodactyl definitely every roll. If it didn't already, every roll definitely kills now. Do I want to protect? It also, it is Quick Claw Explosion Muck, but I don't know if the AI can explode here because it's technically the last Pokemon. Even though there's still 2 other Pokemon remaining. It is the last Pokemon on that side. I don't think it can, but I'm not sure. Because in doubles, it can explode when there are only 2 Pokemon left. But this is multi, so they're technically 2 different trainers, but at the same time, they're not. Because all the Pokemon come from 1 trainer, but then the IVs come from 2 different trainers, so it's a bit tricky. Team F Focus Band Ninjask is an easy loss condition if it baton passes to Heracross or Maldo, Scizor, or Fortress. Yeah, not so much the Fortress, but still possible. Yeah, I would be very afraid of fast Heracross. Armaldo with Sword Stance. Scizor depends on the set. Tima, you would expect it can explode here? But you're not sure? I'm kind of leaning towards it can't explode, but I wouldn't be surprised if it can. Alright, another expert. Any Reggies? Oh, a Blissey and an Eggy. Could be Ice Beam on the Blissey. But I'm actually more afraid of Counter than I am of Ice Beam. Do I switch here? That would also protect me from an explosion from Eggy. So I am leaning towards switching. Blissey is cute. Yeah, as long as it doesn't destroy your team. Okay, Ice Beam is really good there. It might see a one-shot, it might not, depending on the set. Okay, it saw the one-shot and it got it. Registeel. Oh no. Not next to Counter Blissey. Now I can't just spam Earthquake. Well, I do have Brick Break for this. Okay, we're targeting the Registeel. That is good. Ice Beam. Okay, could have Earthquaked. That actually would have probably resulted in a kill next turn. Air Lace. Okay, that's not a dangerous Registeel. I think that's Superpower. Okay, Registeel should die. Very nice. Counter. So sometimes what I do against this Blissey is just Shadow Ball. So I can't die to counter. However, with just Latios, we don't really make much progress. But it doesn't have any Calm Minds yet. I'm a bit worried if I die to counter. And then I have to lock into a move with Salamence. And also there could be a Regice in the back, and I would really like to have Metagross for Regice. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball, at least this turn. That did absolutely nothing. And it Calm Minded. Ah. I think... yeah, if I Brick Break now, I should be able to kill with Aerial Ace, which I might want to lock into instead of Brick Break. Well, if it's Regice in the back, I would want Brick Break. Soft-boiled already? I mean, that's fine with me. Oh no. Maybe I should have gone for a Shadow Ball again. So now we're in the awkward spot where if it's Dusclops in the back and a locking Brick Break, I can never hit the Dusclops. And Dusclops could be something that beats my Latias, especially like double team or just gets lucky with Shadow Ball. If it's Regice in the back, we're kind of... At least Airlays will do a bunch of damage at least. I'm gonna lock in Airlays. Hopefully this kills. Okay, that's really good. Because if it is a Regice, we get a free hit. Shuckle. Okay, Airlays can be really good for Shuckle. But this one should just die. Doesn't have time to set up double teams. Okay. That could have been scary. Team, you're still considering letting Thunder Wave on Manectric so I can get many sets to stop setting up. Stop using counter, sheer cold. You think also explosion? Are all of those affected by... I thought sheer cold was an attacking move. Let's see. I think I'll just Earthquake. Ice Beam, okay. Donphan lives, but it's not gonna survive an Earthquake. It could be counter Machamp. Oh no, oh no. No! Oh, that's not good. That is really bad. Oh no. Oh, should I have switched? Well... Heracross is a problem if Latios doesn't decide to attack it. Please, Heracross. No! Oh no. Is this how we lose? Oh no. Oh, Mega Orb misses. Heracross bad. Heracross bad. So now Latios can again just ignore the Heracross. Should I ever protect? Like, I'm not killing the Heracross. And if Marowak kills Metagross... Like, if it's... If it's like Bright Powder Heracross... I think I want Marowak to try to kill the Metagross next turn. So I think I should protect because I can't kill either of them anyway. And Marowak can probably try to kill Metagross. So I think protect is the play and we just pray for decent Latios AI. But even if, like Latios, if it attacks Marowak, Marowak just dies. Then Megahorn, if it hits this time, kills Latios. Nah, but Latias maybe doesn't see a kill. Especially if it's max HP Heracross. And then we could have a problem, maybe. That would definitely be the thing I'm most afraid of. Well, either I'm afraid of Bright Powder, Focus Band, or it just being max HP. Those could all be really bad. Because there's definitely a chance Latias decides to not attack max HP Heracross. But if it's Earthquake Marowak, then Heracross will be attacked. So are we really just only in trouble if it's Marowak 1 with Bone Meringue? Actually, wait. Marowak wants to Swords Dance, right? It doesn't actually want to Earthquake, even if it sees a kill. Well, it does, but it's more likely to Swords Dance. No, it's not Intimidated, right? Salamence is long dead. This is the last Pokemon, right? Salamence died turn 1 against Machamp. This is not Intimidated Marowak. If it's Focus Band, we'll kill the Heracross, or at least we'll have a chance to kill the Heracross. If it's Bright Powder, it doesn't matter, we're not killing. I mean, if it's... I think the only way we're really in trouble is if Heracross is attacked by Latios, but it survives. So really only Bright Powder punishes us if we attack. You think EQ is better? What does EQ do? Maybe it's a free shot on Marowak? Actually, I guess I could see which Marowak... Is it offensive Marowak or is it defensive, depending on the damage we did? Ooh, I think that's Marowak 1, actually. But, nah, it's hard to say. It's either a high roll against Marowak 1 or it's a low roll against the other Marowaks, I think. That doesn't really tell me that much. I guess Earthquake is a free shot. Or at least potentially. Latios sees the kill on both, so I don't know who's being targeted here. But if this is Bone Meringue, then Marowak just kills me, assuming it hits. What does Shadow Ball do better? It guarantees that Latias sees a kill on Heracross. Which Earthquake might also do, probably also does. Yeah, Earthquake should also do that. The main issue is Bone Meringue Marowak, I think. Oh, Marowak wants the Icy Wind. Right, because it doesn't understand how... Yeah, okay, it would Icy Wind then. Yeah, then I think Earthquake is just better. Oh no. Well, no, actually that's fine, that's fine. Sort of, maybe. Latios dies. Okay, the part where Shadow Ball was better is we would be able to kill the Heracross with just Metagross. Maybe. Okay, surely Psychic sees the kill here, right? Surely. Okay, no Bright Powder. No Focus Band. Okay. Did you talk me into a loss? No, you did not. I mean, how much damage do I even do? That, like, does it? How much does it matter? It might not have mattered. Well, it probably did. But he just died, so it's good. Okay, another expert with Registeel. Do you get Levitate, Gardevoir? I hope not. Intimidate. Great. Okay, we don't know if it's Ice Punch Gardevoir or Ice Punch Registeel, but that one doesn't one-shot. So I'm gonna switch. Okay, we're Ice Beaming the Gardevoir, that's fine. There's Ice Punch. Ideally, it's not double Ice Punch, double Freeze. Never. Ooh. Amnesia Registeel again. So it could be Curse or it could be Counter Explosion. And at this point, I don't know. If it's Curse, I would really like to Earthquake it. But if it's Counter, I really do not want to Earthquake it. I'm gonna kill the Gardevoir. Okay, Thunderbolt into Registeel, that's... well, that's not really gonna do much at this point. Okay, Guardy dies. In comes Latios, of course. It is Curse Registeel, okay. I think I will just kill the Latios first. I will Shadow Ball. Please, Latios, do not Thunderbolt the Registeel. You're literally doing nothing. Nice. Latios down. Surely we wouldn't lose to Registeel on its own. Oh no, he went for Curse. That's not good. Wow. Oh, he attacked. Oh, that's really good. And now he sees a kill, so he's going to... But I'm dealing no damage. I can't kill him. Like, he's gonna attack because he sees the kill. But I deal so little damage now that I can't even kill him when he doesn't rest. And then he's gonna rest. Do I just switch into Salamence now? Because next turn he's just gonna rest. I think I should switch. Like, holy, he's only at +2, right? And he already takes literally 0 damage. I think I switch. Then sort of the upside is Latias is gonna start Calm Minding. So hopefully try to crit now. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, I do get 2 chances to crit. I mean, if I crit now, Latios doesn't die, so that's definitely the upside. And then I guess I switch next turn. Latios could also crit. Maybe then it's in Earthquake range. Okay, no crit. Oh, it might be a roll. If only Latias attacked, I would be so sure that we would kill. Oh, of course he attack raises. I think I should just go for it. Like, that might be a kill. But it might not be, and if it's not a kill, that's quite bad. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, Calm Mind. That was expected. We got him! Oh, I think we got like 2 good rolls. And a Blaziken. Oh, it's Gillian in the second slot. I mean, I think this is a Psychic, right? She could still give some legendaries to Gillian. It's happened before. Nope. If there only was a way to make Latias not Calm Mind. Yeah, but that would take a turn. So glitch or guts glitch would not work. Okay. I think we double target the Starmie. Because the Eggy is already cursed. And it's not super scary. You meant not giving it Calm Mind? Yeah, but then it's worse in so many other scenarios. Yeah, of course, it's Entei. Isn't this the second time this has happened? Against the Psychic, whereas Shadow Ball and it sends out Entei. Yeah, Sleep Powder is not ideal here. Worst case scenario, I switch to Salamence and Latios Waterfalls Entei this turn and then also next turn. Please just Ice Beam the Eggy. No, of course not. Reflect. Oh, great. Now I really don't deal any damage. I have Brick Break. Latios kills Entei. Do I switch back? So now that Eggy is at +3, it shouldn't want to curse as much, so Sleep Powder is an option. We don't want Salamence to be asleep. We have Lum Berry on Metagross, so we can tank at least one. So I think I switch again. Both of them have Brick Break, so that doesn't really matter. Wait, he has Endure. No. Shit. We're getting outplayed. Oh, went for return. That's really good. As long as we don't get crit. Wow, that did so much. That's only +1, right? We intimidated twice. This Entei is intimidated. So I think it only sees a kill on meta. I think. Man. Every time Entei has showed up today, it's been really awkward. I guess because he's kind of weak, he might not even go for the Fire Blast. I think I just protect. It's definitely Latios attacking Entei. Entei's +1 speed, which is enough to outspeed Latios. But shouldn't see a kill, so let's just hope he doesn't crit me. Or he just Fire Blast Metagross. Let's go. Please, Entei, just die. Okay, perfect. Hello, Sandy. This time Entei does die. More curses. Oh, right. Return doesn't see damage. That's why it doesn't see the kill. I'm gonna Brick Break to get rid of Reflect. All right. We Shadow Ball the Eggy. Let's see if there's another legendary in the back. Team another dumb, funny AI thing. Something like Zapdos 1 is more likely to Thunderwave a Gyarados than it is to Thunderbolt it, if the Gyarados is faster. Okay, it's Metagross. Again, Shadow Ball is not super effective. Shadow Ball would have killed it? No, I don't think so. It's plus 3 or 4 defense with Reflect up. We do literally no damage. And even if we did, Reflect would be up for the Metagross. So we would deal no damage to Metagross. Not that we would lose. Another round. $413. On to round 60. Latias, no. We do not want the Latias lead. Sandy, if you don't do factory this week, you have to release a shiny. Well, rip your shiny. Shiny Flygon is all you want, noob? Imagine we run into Shiny Flygon right now in the tower. It's possible. It's been a few months since I've had a shiny. There we go, Latios. Like my Dugong streak and this streak are gonna be like half shiny odds. 4,000 encounters. We're very close. Okay, this is a set 4 trainer. Wow, I got the Gengar because there's just for the Hex Maniac, but put it in the wrong slot. Gengar 4 does not have Bright Powder. ZMP, you ran into Shiny Numel one time on level 50 doubles. Yeah, I've run into Shiny Standler, Shiny Fortress, Shiny Blaziken, all in doubles. And then Shiny Sunflora in the factory. And I got to use that one to beat Noland. So that was fun. Alright, got the Muck as well. Double poison for the Hex Maniac. I don't know if this Hex Maniac is the one that has the poison types. I didn't pay attention to the quote. This is Bright Powder Kang, but I'm not gonna bother switching here. Team you've seen, Shiny Raticate, Arcanine, Dugong, Fortress, just like me, Swampert and Shuckle. Nope, you're a fake Flygon fan? What? How could you? Medicham Aerodactyl. This could be fake out Medicham. What do I... Aerodactyl needs a crit to one-shot. Do I just Aerial Ace Medicham? Or do I switch out? Omni Boost Aerodactyl could be really scary here. But not much I can do about that, to be honest. I mean, if he targets me this turn, he'll see a kill, so I can switch into Metagross, and that would be kind of good. Okay, Ice Beam. If it's 3 or 4, we might kill. 25% chance. Okay, we did not kill. Medicham goes down. There was no fake out. Double Edge. Rockhead. Okay, Aerodactyl goes down. Air lays into Machamp. We're gonna die to another counter. How? Does have a focus band, so I'm gonna target him so that if he does activate it, we have an extra chance to kill. He does activate it. There we go. Not as scary as the last time. We lost Salamence to counter and Latios to Miracle. That's kind of funny, to be honest. Machamp fighting like the boxer he is. How am I supposed to beat 4 arms in a boxing fight? Right, an expert again. Metagross Dragonite. I think I will just Earthquake. And hopefully it's not Quick Claw, Meteor Mash, crit into Latios, into Dragonite, Ice Beaming my Salamence. Because that, let's just say that's not ideal. Okay. That's good. Kingdra comes in. No Bright Powder Metagross shenanigans. We crit. Okay, I was gonna say, oh, it's 0 bulk, but we don't know. Oh, look who's back. It's our favorite guy. Noob was grown in the lab to drive you clinically insane. That's what you get for rage baiting us all the time. Of course, goes for the Thunder Wave into Salamence and not into Latios, who has a Lum Berry. But we're not paralyzed, so it doesn't matter. That crit also did not matter. We could have used that one against the curse set. You hate it when you reap what you sow, Sandy? Noob, if you were a Pokemon, you'd be a Magikarp, but it's okay, you eventually evolve into Gyarados and become dangerous. Oh no. Also, you ran into a shiny Ampharos once. Nice. Wait. Which one? Which Maniac was this? It is Miller. That is set 1 or 2. Oh, Meganium 2. But for Blastoise, that means there's no Ice Beam. So we don't have to switch out immediately. We do have to be careful because it does have Mirror Coat. So it could kill Latios if I don't double up. But I also want to lock into Aerial Ace and hit the Meganium. But T-Bolt Aerial Ace should kill, right? So I can just Aerial Ace the Blastoise and we don't have to worry about the Mirror Coat. I think that should be fine. Okay, Blastoise should die here. Where's Goonbot? Goonbot hasn't been around for a few streams. Maybe Goonbot has moved on to better gooning. No! He lives on 1. Uh-oh. And it is Meganium too. Oh, but it's Blastoise 1. So it doesn't have Mirror Coat. Well, we're air lasing this Meganium, I guess. Or are we? We should maybe just ignore it like I would normally do. Because if I air lace, Latios is going to see a kill, and then it could potentially miss next turn. We're going to hit the Blastoise. Oh. Great. Maybe I should have just switched. Is he a gooner or a bot? He was not a bot. So Tyranitar is any set. Let's hope for a Waterfall into T-Tar here. That would be nice. Quick Claw Crunch. Okay. Do we get crit? No. Waterfall. Okay. That's good. I'm just gonna Brick Break. In case of another Quick Claw. Tyranitar looks scary? Well, it's more than looking. It is scary. If this Meganium Grass Whistles my Salamence, we're gonna take quite a bit of damage with this Sand Chip, and especially if it's also gonna Leech Seed. Okay, no Quick Claw. We hit Brick Break, which... I don't know if that's good. Okay, please do not hit Grass Whistle on Salamence. We miss Ice Beam. Oh. Oh, that's also bad. Okay, Latios. Hitting Ice Beam here would be really nice. Okay, we did not hit Ice Beam. And Latios is dying. So please just Leech Seed the Latios, because Latios is already dead. Okay, Grass Whistle went into Latios. Whew. Nope, you hate this Meganium set? You're not alone. A lot of people hate facing this Meganium set. But if you get to use it, especially with IV advantage, it is quite good in the factory. Unfortunately, I think Latias is gonna try to kill Meganium instead of Calm Minding. Oh, never mind. Doesn't actually see a kill. I mean, it is max bulk Meganium. Oh, max damage against this Meganium is 49%. I guess it just barely didn't see the kill. Latios would have seen the kill. You had no aerial ace, so this Meganium wasn't beatable. It can definitely be tough. Been intimidated, but it's fine. I'll just attack. Latias also just attacks. And he's gone. Any legendary... Yeah. I was gonna say any legendary birds, but Articuno already showed up. That is what I would consider to be not ideal. Spoiler, can't believe Spain won the World Cup. How is that? Okay. The worst thing would be Blizzard if I go for Protect, so that's why I usually switch here. It could be I switch, I get Thunder Waved, and then I get frozen. That would be a little unfortunate. But if I stay in, I'm probably just dead, so... Yeah, I'm gonna switch. Okay, we're going for the Electrode. Swagger. Wait. +2 attack Metagross? Is this the Rain Dance Electrode? And it's Ice Beam. Okay, this might have been the ideal turn. No, it's not the ideal turn because we did get frozen. It wasn't Thunder Wave. It was Swagger into Ice Beam Freeze. Oh no. Do I switch back? Normally in doubles, if I get frozen, I guaranteed switch. Unless it's like last mon or something. This is a really bad situation. If next turn Articuno Ice Beams the Latios, but also if I switch, it could just Ice Beam the Salamence on the switch in, I'm pretty sure, because his best move against Metagross is probably Ice Beam. Oh, we're so screwed here. This Articuno needs to go. Please. Okay, kills. Jolteon. Frozen Solid. Ice Beam into Metagross. Yeah, that's why I didn't switch. Does Thunderbolt kill me yet? It might depend on the set. Thunderbolt killing me into Ice Beam one-shotting Salamence? That's not great. But no, because Latios is gonna survive a Psychic. Oh, we could be really screwed here. Okay, every Jolteon except for Jolteon Free sees the kill here. Oh, that's not good. So ideally, Jolteon kills Metagross and Articuno Ice Beams Latios. But it's 50-50. But if I switch in Salamence and just sacrifice the Salamence for nothing, that's also bad. I think I just have to hope. I mean, I guess I could protect here. Is that even better? It's not really better, I think. Is it? I guess if I protect and Latios targets Jolteon and Jolteon dies next turn before, potentially before, depending on which set it is, before Metagross dies, but that could actually be bad as well. Maybe? Man, imagine we just got to hit Articuno with +2 attack. That would have been so good. Does Hidden Power Fire default? No. It does not. I don't know if it does if you hit a Pokemon with it, but if you use it, it definitely doesn't. If you're the one frozen. If you get hit by it, I want to say it also doesn't, but maybe it does. Imagine Articuno crits Latios as well or something. Okay, it didn't matter what we clicked. We're still frozen. Okay, we're going for the Jolteon. That's a choice. We die. Do we get Ice Beamed on the switch in? Reflect. Whew. Okay. I mean, we have Brick Break. That should deal full damage, right? So I just Brick Break here. And die. Jolteon dies. I think Thunderbolt will now kill Articuno next turn. Goodbye, Reflect. We die. And surely 2 Latias should beat an Electric Trainer when Articuno is already on the field. Articuno's dead. Oh. Oh. That's not an electric type. No, not like this. Not like this. If it's the curse set, we're so doomed. Like, if it was Latias out right now, we would have been fine. How about you freeze him back? It is the curse set, but he attacks already. And he crits. No, he doesn't crit. He just does that much? Wait, did I miss him going for curse? Or is he just that strong? I thought he only... Wait. Perfect accuracy, Latios? Holy. Okay, Latias, please just hit this one attack. Just hit this one attack. I believe. Surely that kills, right? Let's go! Carried! I haven't been writing down battles. We kind of had a few interesting ones. I should look back. I think there were like 2 or 3 interesting ones that I skipped. Which battle was that? 418? I think it's 418. Swagger, Frozen, turn 1. I mean, the best counterplay to double team is just not missing. This is set 4. Oh, Wigglytuff is set 2. So Missy 4 is offensive. And Wigglytuff 2 is just weird, but kind of annoying. It has Fake Tears, Sing, Dream Eater, Brick Break. So mostly Sing is annoying. But I will ignore it, I think. Sing is an issue, potentially. Psychic into Missy. Okay, perfect. Umbreon could have won with Rest and Double Edge. Luckily, there's no Rest Umbreon. Brick Break. Okay, great choice, Wigglytuff. Great choice. Let's just get rid of this Rapidash. Okay, no. We've split our focus. Wigglytuff is kind of tanky. It has insane HP. Double Edge, is that enough? Yeah, it goes down. Very nice. Another Brick Break. Big brain Wigglytuff right here. And a Raichu. Air Lace is fine. It's last Mon. Okay, these are both 21 IVs trainers, and this is guaranteed set 4. I was gonna say Earthquake, Thunderbolt for Alligator, but we don't get to control Latios, so... You have to switch out because of Ice Beam. Well, I could protect, but I don't think I want to protect. The Miltank is kinda scary, but I can't do anything about it right now. It also has Curse Double Team, just like the Umbreon. But this one has Milk Drink. So it does have better recovery. I mean, Leftovers is also really good recovery, sort of. Okay, we're focusing for Alligator and getting a crit. Okay. Quick Claw, Ice Beam, Fissure, Wailord. My favorite. Okay, no Quick Claw. It is maximum bulk Wailord, so... The funny thing about that is Ice Beam doesn't always see the kill on Salamence. Whew, we do kill. We missed the Miltank, that's a little unfortunate. We are going to switch so we can start aerial acing. Psychic hits, that's really good. It's going to want to Milk Drink here. And we just hit again. Latios is on fire with the accuracy into double team. There is a Miltank with counter, but this is guaranteed set 4. Yogurt, what's the streak at? I think this is Battle 420? Or it's Battle 419, one of the two. Yep, Battle 420. .420 wins. Totally wasn't close. That's not how the AI works, noob. It does not see your switch and then decide, oh, you're gonna aerial ace me, I will counter. That's not how it works. The AI is not that smart. However, if it did have counter, it would have had a very high chance of clicking it, but it's due to a bug where, because Latios is both Dragon and Psychic, which are two special types. Well, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure how it works in doubles, but when the AI is against double special or single special type, it likes clicking counter. And for physical types, it likes clicking mirror code because they mix them up. So because of Latios, counter is quite likely. Although I'm not entirely sure how that works in doubles. But think it still has a pretty high chance. Just looking at what the Blissey did to us a few rounds ago. Right click counter a bunch of times. Oh, look who's back. Remember you PP stalled at Goldeen as a ritual sacrifice? Didn't you fail to PP stall at the Goldeen? You didn't have enough healing items? Okay. If there's no bright powder, Metagross should be dead here. That's some good damage on the Registeel. Is that Ice Punch Registeel right there? We should live. Don't freeze me, please. Yep, it's Ice Punch Registeel. So now the awkward thing is, Quick Claw Steelix kills me. Also, this Registeel has Bright Powder, I'm pretty sure. I think I want to switch. Quick Claw was very likely to be on the Metagross, but definitely not guaranteed. Registeel's dead. Oh, of course. Dragon Breath. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. We have Waterfall, so Rhydon is a one-shot unless Quick Claw. I guess the Quick Claw is here, not on the Metagross. Goodbye, Rhydon. Nope, you get good streaks until one Pokemon hits you 3 times in a row with 100% accurate KO moves. This is why Sturdy is so good, and also why Substitute is so good. Because both of those make you survive OHKO moves. Nico, that's set 4. Yogurt, do you have the correct natures for the palace? Because the moves they want to use is decided by their nature. Let's see. Battle Frontier. You can find out in this link. You can see which natures they like. Okay, it's a Quick Claw Aggron. It's Double Team Ludicolo. Do I want a Brick Break here? Or do I just Earthquake? Because I kind of just want to keep let Ludicolo do its thing, but Latios might Psychic it. I guess I'll just Earthquake. Okay, did not. I think people underestimate how accurate getting hit by 2 one-hit KO moves is, because it's more accurate, or it's a higher chance than getting crit. from one move. Now, of course, you get hit by moves way more often, so you get crit way more. But one crit is 6.25%. And 2 Oko moves is like just under 10%. Okay, Victory Bell should die. I'm gonna switch so I can Aerial Ace. And Quick Claw Oko move is also just barely lower than a single crit. Like it's 6% compared to 6.25% on the crit. Sandy, Beefreeze reads the NPC name and will tell you their date of birth, current address, set numbers, social security number, mother's maiden name, father's first pet, and their grandparents' special recipe. Hey, that is not true, Sandy. I already know from the quote who they are. I don't need to see the name. There is an Oko Lapras, but there have been people complaining about Quick Claw in the chat when their Pokemon were just slower. Like, so I don't know which Pokemon you used. I don't know how fast they were. But if you get outspeed every turn, you might just be slower. But sometimes you do just get Quick Clawed every turn. That happens. And Lapras is not the fastest mon. However, it can still outspeed quite a few Pokemon if you also don't have speed investment. But yeah, this is why I recommend Skarmory with Sturdy, or just a Pokemon with Substitute that ideally is faster than Oko Pokemon. Hold on. Who was the trainer? It's Marv. Okay, so that's set 3-4, but T-Tar is any set. So this could be an Ice Beam from the Feraligatr. But it doesn't have to be, because set 3 doesn't have Ice Beam. Could also be an Ice Beam from T-Tar. Could even be a Quick Claw Ice Beam. Thunderbolt, okay. It is set 4. Dragon Dance. Okay, that's a little scary, but not too scary. So, Dragon Dance means it's a bulky Tyranitar. Does Latios one-shot with Waterfall after Earthquake? No. So then this turn Latios kills the Feraligatr. If I don't hit the incoming Pokemon with Earthquake, probably doesn't see a kill on the incoming Pokemon, which means it will Waterfall Tyranitar and kill it if I Brick Break. So I think that's what I want to do. Because at +2, Tyranitar is still slower than Latios, but faster than Metagross. So hopefully there's not something like a Gyarados that's gonna distract Latios from one-shotting or killing T-Tar. Skarmory. Okay. Skarmories are pretty bulky. Yeah, another Dragon Dance. So Latios shouldn't see the kill on Skarmory. Skarmory could have counter, but Brick Break wouldn't kill me. Brick Break counter because I don't hit it for enough damage. But Skarmory also just isn't that threatening to me. So I think I would rather attack the Tyranitar slot. Oh, actually... No, maybe I want to protect or switch, because if this is Bright Powder... No, Bright Powder doesn't have Dragon Dance. That's Salamence and maybe also Dragonite. Yeah, I think I should be safe. It could be Focus Band Tyranitar, actually. So I think the Tyranitar is going to want to Earthquake next to this Skarmory. I could just switch in the Salamence. Then the Skarmory is also intimidated. Yeah, Focus Band. Okay, didn't happen. Wailord. It's guaranteed Fissure. Could be Quick Claw. Who was the... Like, Feraligatr, right? That's Scope Lens. Wait, is it guaranteed Wailord 4? Because... Skarmory probably has Chesto, right? And I think Wailord is also a rest set. Yeah, so it's guaranteed Quick Claw, Ice Beam. It got the Quick Claw. Focus Band T-Tar would have likely showed counter already. It could have, yes. But only 2 turns. Very easily could have not clicked it. Still. Nice predict. Oh, he got it twice. I mean, when you play around it all the time, it's gonna happen quite often. And we do try to play around the quick claws when we can. And other RNG. Okay, some people give me a flyable location so I can do live check after this round before I forget again. Big damage. Little Root Town, yes. We went there yesterday as well, I think. No, we went to Fortree yesterday. It must have been the day before. Right, hopefully I don't forget because there's still quite a few battles. Gardevoir Gengar. It's gonna be a Psychic into Gengar, and we are gonna switch. Okay, did not trace Levitate. Verdant Turf. Right, Verdant Turf. Is that too suspicious? Nah. Magical Leaf, okay. That is not a scary Gardevoir. Is Earthquake enough damage into Earth Ring, or should I Brick Break? I think I should Brick Break. And then next turn we can just Shadow Ball. What will I do in the city? So I'm just flying to random locations from chat as proof that this is not pre-recorded. Oh, reflect. Now, no! Oh, I didn't think about counter Earth Ring. Oh, that's bad. That's actually quite bad. Okay, Latios is gonna kill the Earth Ring. This is really just a day where I just get countered all the time, huh? Every set just has counter. Because it's counter, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be focus banned, so I'll double up. Like, I would like to Brick Break the Reflect, but I don't want to Brick Break a Gardevoir. So we're just gonna do this. I'm reacting to messages, so how could it be pre-recorded? Well, the gameplay could be pre-recorded. Earthquake, that could also work. But I kind of like Airlays for If there's a double team Pokemon in the back. Like, I'm gonna assume this trainer can have a double team Pokemon. He doesn't have that many Pokemon, actually. But it could be double team Snorlax. Let's see. We've already had Gengar. So what could be in the back? Salamence dies the Ice Beam. Metagross would be kind of annoying. Lapras. Starmie. Dragonite just dies. Machamp. It won't be counter Machamp. Maybe I do actually lock in the Brick Break because this Gardevoir isn't an issue anyway. Metagross we should defeat with Thunderbolt, Brick Break. Tyranitar we don't want to Air Lace, although we're probably fine. Yeah, I'm actually kind of tempted to just Brick Break. Yeah, I could scroll to protect, but I mean, there's also like delay between chat and gameplay, like because you're a couple of seconds behind. Okay, we just crit. Starmie. Okay. Big Brick Break damage incoming. I mean, like, when I'm doing the commentary like this, it is like, even if I were to pre-record, I would not be able to react properly. Like, I would mess up. Or, like, I would have to delay my commentary to see which move I clicked because I wouldn't be able to remember everything. So, like, if I would say, oh, I think I'm gonna go Thunderbolt something. Or, well, I guess we don't control the Latios here. I'm gonna Earthquake, but then actually I switch out. That would be that would be pretty obvious. Have I ever done such voiceover before? Not on a stream, no. I have done voiceover over sped up gameplay. It was the breeder that sent out the Pokemon, right? So it's gonna be Ice Beam, set 4 Pokemon. It's gonna be an Ice Beam Vaporeon. We're gonna... do we protect or do we switch? Typhlosion isn't really that scary. So maybe we should just protect first. But would it even be a problem if it was pre-recorded? So the issue with that is, if I pre-record everything, let's say I lose. And then I just delete the recording, reload the save, and then start again. So I would reload before I lost. Like where the last recording ended. And then you would never know that I lost. Because on the stream or in the video, you only see wins. Oh no. Walrein 4. No! Not Walrein 4. So, if Latios Thunderbolts Vaporeon, it can survive 2 Thunderbolts. So if I Earthquake, that will put it in kill range for the next Thunderbolt. The problem is, does Wall Rain die to Thunderbolt Earthquake? It's 0 bulk. So I think yes. I'm gonna run a calc here. It's a roll. It's a roll for it to die. Wall Rain is also Bright Powder. It has Sheer Cold. Earthquake means I make guaranteed progress here. But I would really like to kill this Wall Rain first. And it's not guaranteed for Latias to target either one. It's 50-50. But if I hit the Brick Break on Wall Rain, guaranteed, unless Latios crits this turn, Latios will guaranteed try to kill the Wall Rain. Sandy, make sure you guys like the streak. Otherwise, I have to go back to stripping copper out of abandoned homes. Damn, how did you know? Both plays are kind of good. I think I'll just Earthquake. Okay, T-Bolt into Vaporeon. So, guaranteed Vaporeon dies next turn. Well, unless... Maybe... Latias probably sees the kill as well. Well, definitely if we crit... Okay, never mind. Vaporeon dies this turn. And we hit Wall Rain. Wait, we double crit? Oh, damn, Metagross. You really don't like Wall Rain. Umbreon for Circled? Misses. Okay, we just Earthquake again. Psychic, there's the Bright Powder. But Earthquake should kill here. Wall Rain 4 is down. And now I can just switch so I can Aerial Ace. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. But when you play... It's been over 400 battles. We click at least one Earthquake per battle, like on average. Like, it's gonna happen. And that's, especially in doubles, just being really aggressive and being faster and attacking is gonna result in critting a lot. Nope, you cheated a shiny Umbreon once on a ROM hack. It looks awesome. Yeah, that's kind of cheating, like, nobody cares. Well, that's not true. Some people are gonna care, but it doesn't affect anyone. But if I were to, like... If you were cheating in a streak here, that would affect other people. Because they're competing against you. Like, some people are. Most people aren't, really. But still, it does affect even people who aren't going for, like, high scores. If they see, like, a team got this many wins, they're like, oh, that must be really good. But if the streak is cheated, maybe the team is much worse than it looks if you're just looking at the score. So it influences newer players to think that something is good when it isn't. Which is one of the bigger issues. And then, of course, for people who do go for serious streaks, it's just... Like, you're competing against someone who literally can't lose because they reload the save on a loss. That's not fair. It's just when they decide to lose is what you need to beat. But yeah, it's fairly obvious that this is live due to my voiceover, or like my commentary, I mean, instead of there being a voiceover. But there are a lot of people who don't do commentary, for who live check would be more important. Okay, it's another Vaporeon 4. And it's a regular Porygon, very dangerous Pokemon. But like, if people would want them to do live checks, then like someone like me should also do it. Live checks aren't really a thing at the moment, but there has been some discussion about them. And like, it's not like a massive deal to just start doing them, right? Takes like a minute. Porygon, I'm pretty sure, has Thunder Wave, which is actually kind of annoying. But I mean, I do just need to switch. Well, I could protect, but then Porygon gets more turns to Thunder Wave, which is annoying. Okay, we're targeting the Porygon first. Live checks say all the numbers on your credit or my debit card. I was gonna say I don't have a credit card, but... Okay, so Porygon is gonna die before it gets a second Thunder Wave, which is kinda nice, but also... It's Porygon, so it's not a massive threat if it stays alive. Okay, Umbreon 4 is also back. Are we gonna get crit back for revenge? No. Frozen, but Lum Berry is still active. Because the Thunder Wave was on the Metagross. I think we just Earthquake again here. Umbreon replaces Flygon. Latias just barely didn't see the kill on Vaporeon, actually. Confuse Ray. Well, we can switch. That's fine. You remember if a documentary came out proving that I was cheating, you would just look the other way? You would report their channel, actually. Oh no. I mean, that's funny now, but that for big YouTube channels, that's actually just how it works. Okay, I really want to lock in Airlace here, but it could be really awkward into the last mon. Let's see. Ooh, Gardevoir. Oh, that's... Wait, that's actually... That's really bad, actually. Oh no, wait, we still have Metagross, never mind. I forgot, Metagross did not die. It's Latios only who died. In that case, do I protect or do I switch? I think I should just switch. Well, how much does it matter? Not too much. Thing is, it is a bright powder Gardevoir. And it does have Ice Punch. We don't care too much about what Umbreon does. Because we have Aerial Ace later. Getting frozen on the Metagross would be bad, actually. I should maybe just protect first. Give Latias a turn to do whatever. Calm Mind, really. Actually, I guess Gardevoir would thaw the Metagross with Fire Punch. No, actually, I think I would just die. Never mind. We don't have enough HP. Also, Gardevoir is actually strong. It's not a Mr. Mime. Well, if we were full HP, I think we would live. You're kidding. We actually got frozen. That was supposed to be just a funny bit, okay? I think we're gonna keep switching. Hopefully, please do not burn the Salamence. That would make things a little bit more awkward. Don't burn me, please. Okay. Pain attack into Latias. That's ideal. Damn, Metagross likes to be frozen today? Yeah, it does. Yeah, just keep doing this play. Latias keeps setting up. Eventually, Latias is gonna want to attack. No, you should have attacked the Gardevoir. Oh no, Umbreon ended miss. Well, miss is maybe better, actually. Okay, feint attack into the protect. That's good. Please, Latias, I just need you to kill the Gardevoir for me. Should we name it the Frozen Meta? Maybe. No, stop attacking Umbreon! Please. Toxic into Metagross. Okay, okay. Oh, Toxic into Salamence would be so bad. Please, Latias. How many boosts do you have? 3? Yeah, 3. I don't know if that's just a magic number where it stops wanting to boost as much. Just attack Gardevoir. Wait, what if it just bright powdered? Because it doesn't tell you who it attacks. Maybe it just bright powdered the Gardevoir. No! Stop! Please attack Latias. Okay, good, good. After our we don't miss anything battles, we are now in the we don't hit anything battles. Yes! Yes! Hit Gardevoir! Whew, that's close. If you just went for Calm Mind one more time, you would have seen the kill. Well, now you see the kill. Okay. We should be fine now. Keyword being should. Gardevoir's dead. Umbreon still had double teams to go for. Where's Dougang if you need them? Yeah. This is not the first battle where I'm like, damn, Perish Song is so good. But when you only get 2 Pokemon, it's a little bit harder. And I can't give it to the AI because they're just gonna mess up. I guess we can write this down as an interesting battle. Oh, synchronize. It doesn't really matter. Umbreon is good, isn't he? Yeah, I like Umbreon. As in using Umbreon, not so much facing it necessarily. I mean, it depends. It's often just a free win. But it can also be a loss. Okay, that is battle for 26. Frozen meta again. Metagross Latias, okay. Okay. You might use it to run into Machamp's monster's arms. That's why I like Dusclops as a partner. Gengar could work too. Yeah, Umbreon can be really good for Toxic Stall, can be really good for Baton Pass. Okay, Ice Beam. Okay, just crit Latios. That's fine. We take those. Hello, Raikou. Well, I wanted to Earthquake anyway. Okay, Thunderbolt Metagross. Raikou sees the kill. It's a little unfortunate. Now Latias is switching into a hit from Metagross. Except Metagross died, so never mind. I think that may have been a roll. And Raikou just dies. I mean, it did get crit, but it might depend on the set if it's just a kill there. Hello, Zam. Okay, Zero Bulk Raikou is a roll without a crit. Don't know if it was a 31 or 21 IV trainer. Alright, it was Rune Maniac. It was 31. So the crit probably mattered, but maybe not. Alright, remember to do live check. 427. Man, this stream is just full of close calls. Alright. Little Root. And Verdant Turf. That was 2 hours 53. Do we dare to do one more round? What was the point? It proves that the gameplay is not pre-recorded. Latias, no. It's a manip? Yeah, that's totally a manip. Now we won't lose the next round. Raiko looks like he has a sophisticated British accent. Latias again. Raiko is exerting spiffing good pressure indeed. Another Latias lead. Did we mess up the manip? Or maybe this is all part of the plan. Only noobs cheat, that's why B-Freeze is a champ and not a noob like you, noob, who had to cheat a shiny Umbreon. I mean, if there's anything that I have learned is that good players are susceptible to cheating. And that is not a Pokemon thing. Okay, another Latias lead. Like, there's so many cheating scandals in speedrunning and other high score gaming stuff lately. Like, every week or so, there's an expose video about some cheater from some game. And it's all about top players. There we go. Maybe he was trying to warn me that I shouldn't do this one more round. Maybe this is where we lose now. He did his best. But I insisted on losing. Please don't make this scary. That should be my phrase. I think that's like the perfect phrase for someone who's actually doing streaks. Okay, Mason is set 4. That's a Bright Powder Tauros. I probably one-shot Metagem at -1. I think I just tried to kill here. Psychic into towers, please. Yes, good. Yeah, if you're cheating, but it's completely on your own and doesn't affect anyone else, I think it's completely fine. Oh, look who's back. It's our favorite Umbreon 4. Surely we won't have any issues, right? Okay, my speed has been lowered. Do I want to switch? Yeah, I think I'm switching here. Because I'm intimidated, I'm -1 speed. It's Bright Powder Tauros. Well, he would just rock. He did Bright. He's just gonna rock to. No. Actually, did he see the kill? I thought he would rock to Latios. But he didn't. Let's just Earthquake. Okay, we get the kill. Marowak. Okay, Marowak is gonna die to Ice Beam next turn. We can switch back and Air Lace. Yeah, exactly. Cheating in single player versus cheating in multiplayer is completely different. The cheating that for streaks I would be fine with is if you gen your Pokemon, like, nobody really cares. As long as they're legal Pokemon. I mean, I'm sure there are like some people who care, but nobody in the high streak community that I'm aware of really cares. Because it just saves so much time. Or you can RNG them, that also saves a lot of time. And that's not the part where the streak should be about. Shouldn't be like, how lucky did you get when breeding your Pokemon? It should be about how good are you playing, how good is your team building. But on this cartridge we do get all our Pokemon in-game. Nope, you desperately wanted an Arceus in Diamond. So you also got it. You don't mind how you got it? Yeah, I mean... that's just fun, right? Doesn't matter at all. Yogurt, you cheated a shiny Salamence with Hydro Pump for the Battle Pyramid for fun? I actually have a shiny... well, shiny Bagon with Hydro Pump. That I actually hatched while breeding for Palace. And that's why I used shiny Salamence, even though its stats were kind of bad. Well, it had really good stats, but it also had like 2 defense and 10 HP, or the other way around, which is not ideal. But it was fun using a shiny that I just happened to get, because it did have the nature I needed. Okay, that's Chaz. That's a set 3 ranger. Sandy, you've never cheated. Hashtag Pokemon Master. Alright. You're so good. Perfect attack and speed equals kind of bad. I think special defense was also perfect. Everything is relative. It was a really good shiny. But I already had better Bagons. I was just going for like one more box to see if I could get one that was a little bit better, because the I think I had like bad HP on the ones that I had. And then I got a shiny, which was worse, a little bit worse than the ones I already had. But it was shiny, so pretty much had to use it. Okay, so Ludicolo is a double team spammer. We're just gonna ignore it for now. Nice, Thunderbolt into Charizard. You have a Sassy Nature? Sassy is also pretty good for the Palace. If you're above 50% HP, your Pokemon really likes attacking. But if you drop below, you basically stop attacking. So I don't like it that much for attackers. But it could be really good for Choice Bender if you just one-shot whatever you're facing. Noob, you wonder how shiny Dewgang looks? It's not very different, actually. Ooh, okay, we got crit. But Psychic should kill, so it's fine. Psychic misses, great. One HP Confuse Ray into Salamence? Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. Now Latios is gonna see the kill on Ludicolo as well. It just had to be crit into Bright Powder. Nope, you did run into a red Rampardos in Diamond once. Nice. There we go, miss again. But this time it wasn't a Ludicolo. Hit ourselves in confusion. No, not like this, please. No, not like this. Okay, we didn't get paralyzed. That's something. Latias, can you please just kill this lantern for me? Please. I beg you. Kill lantern. Yes. Okay. No. No. What is this? We got crit bright powder into double self hit. Oh no. Well, it's up to the Latias. It's probably gonna be up to Latias. We could very easily lose this one. Lock in, Latios. Lock in. That's not locking in. I told you he was trying to warn us not to play this last round. Okay, we finally hit something. Okay, another one will kill. Just hit. Just hit Latios. Yeah, Latias is still in the back. Oh, we get crit. At least it's from Giga Drain. Does he survive now? There's so many animations. We hit again. Okay, even without the crit, he would have lived. There's just too much healing. You lost to Ludi several times. Yeah, not too surprising. It's a very dangerous Pokemon. Just do it. No. No, not the leech seed. The AI doesn't know how to switch out of it. Please kill it before Latias gets leech seeded. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Please, Latios. I need you to hit this one psychic. Yes! That should kill. Right? Surely you don't low roll. No! So close and yet so far. Oh, he's gonna heal so much if we miss again. No! Oh no. Okay, if you hit this one, it's still fine. Right? Surely? No. Alright, now we don't kill anymore. Oh, Leech Seed on Latias is gonna be so bad. Yeah, I think it's GG. I mean, if he hits this one, maybe. I can't turn on HP, can I? Because I don't get to move. No, I can't turn on. Okay, we miss again. Yeah, it's GG. Latias is unlikely to win after Leech Seed. Like, he's full HP as well. Like, how about you... Oh, no, we just die. Okay. Yeah, it's just over. Holy, that lantern screwed us over so badly. Like, crit one-shot on Metagross. Bright powder so he didn't die. I had to lock in Air Lace. Then Latios saw the kill Wait, we're not even going for Calm Mind? Oh, okay, Latias is throwing as well. Yeah, it's GG. Runs over. Yes, Meganium 2 is Leech Seed Grass Whistle. This is the reason you have Calm Mind, Latias, and you're not clicking it. What are we doing? Yeah, there's a Pokemon in the back, remember? Like, it's so over here. We still have to kill another Pokemon. And then the Confusion self-hit 2 times in a row as well. Watch Latias clutch so hard. Latias has saved the run a couple of times already, but I'm not as much of a believer. Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance? Spadef drop? That probably doesn't matter. Maybe it does, actually. We just need to hit one more. And then we need to be able to beat whatever's in the back. Latias, please. Show us you're better than Latios. Please, hit. I swear to God, if this is a low roll and it doesn't kill because you didn't pick Psychic. Okay. Okay. Something we can beat, please? Electrode? Okay, that should be a one-shot. And Bright Powder was on Lantern. Oh my God. Latias. I should never doubt you, Latias. You would never let the run end. Yeah, Umbreon was impossible. Okay. I did not believe after that Latios performance. It's surviving on 1 HP. Oh, that was battle 429. Lantern plus Ludicolo. Holy. Thank you for the gifted sub, Timothy. That one's for Latias. Oh, Tima got it. Very nice. Oh, I was not a believer. But we should never doubt Latias. Okay, that's Swimmer. Elaine. Sandy, you feel like Latias might be the chosen one? Yeah, you might be right. Latias is the savior. Okay, so this is Bright Powder Tauros again. And it's an Ice Beam Kingdra. I think we will switch. I could just bait one attack with Protect and then switch. But I think I like switching. Latias is the clutch, Latios is the engine. Okay, we're focusing the Kingdra. Rock Tomb into Metagross, that's perfect. God is a woman, her name is Latias. True. Okay, Kingdra's dead. Okay, Latios sees the kill on Tauros. Rock 2 misses. Kinda nice. We kill Tauros. Starmie. Okay, gonna see the kill on the Starmie next turn. Not gonna see the kill on Milotic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure even with 21 IVs. Oh yeah, especially with leftovers. I forgot about leftovers. Starmie dead. Noob, now you know why I always chose Latias over Latios. Latias is pretty good. I think Latias over Latios could be a consideration for the Dugang team, just because you would be able to survive Ice Beam from Jinx. But probably you can do the same with Latios. You just need to change your EVs. And you would probably be stronger. Noob, you wonder how Latias hit Ludi despite his multiple double teams? Well, at +6, you still have 1 in 3 chance to hit. So you are gonna hit a bunch still. Well, I mean, I've missed 50 moves in a row before. So you can't just miss everything, but you are still relatively likely to hit. Ah, hello, Latios. I will switch here. Yogurt, you always liked shiny Latias over Latios. You always named your shiny Latias Latinas. I like Latias' back sprite more than Latios's. Ah. Tyranitar. Oh, Psychic. No Dragon Claw. No Ice Beam. This is gonna be like mixed attacking Earthquake Shadow Ball. I'm gonna Brick Break the T-Tar. I need to check. I might have enough members right now to add a new emote. We should have a Latias emote or something. Unless some other memberships became outdated. Let's see. Where do I find... Oh, there. I can't even find my own stuff. Okay, don't get too distracted. Okay, Latios is gonna kill something. I don't know if Brick Break kills Latios. Actually, maybe. It's probably Zero Bulk. Latina emote. Let's see, memberships, emotes. Oh, no, I need 9 more members. Okay, looks like some gifted memberships ran out because I checked. Oh, wait, one. Oh, wait, no, it was 2, 3. No, I think it was. I already have 10 emotes, but my membership count dropped below what you need for 10 emotes. And now I need 9 more for 11, and that will actually be 1 more than we have. We get to see our favorite Lati. Sorry, Latios. Yeah, you can't one-shot Heracross. That is an issue. That is one of the things that I am worried about. So, most likely, change I would make is just make it so Regis can never kill Latios, because that shouldn't be too difficult. At level 100, if I just move the EVs from HP to special defense, Regis doesn't see a kill at full HP. Never, but it's a roll at the moment. If I remember the calc right, and then Jinx is just quite a bit stronger, so that's difficult. But Jinx is also easy to kill, so it's not really that big of an issue most of the time. Okay, Layton is any set. Tyranitar is back. I was just gonna say he could have Tyranitar. I think we're just gonna Earthquake here. Because that should get us a kill unless it's like Bright Powder Ursaring or it's Quick Claw crit. Or Quick Claw Ice Beam T-Tar, I guess. But I don't think I should play around Quick Claw Ice Beam T-Tar. That's a 2%. And if we switch out, they could just kill Latios here for free. Okay, looks like T-Tar's going down. Unless Bright Powder or Focus Band counter. Please don't. We've seen enough counter today, okay? Just let me get through the rest of this round somewhat chill, and then I can end the stream. Okay, T-Tar down. Zangoose! Oh, that's not a Pokemon you see very often. No! Counter from the Ursaring! Again! Why? Every time. Have I used Heracross or Houndoom in the Battle Frontier? I did Houndoom in the Dome. I have not done Heracross yet. I might bring it to the Palace at some point. Because there, like, everything is RNG anyway. Holy damage. So it doesn't really matter as much that Megahorn is inaccurate. Counter Ursaring once, shame on you. Counter Ursaring twice, shame on me. Okay, let's see. No Quick Claw Oko moves. Oh, damn. Saw the kill on Lapras. But didn't get it. Guess I should have Earthquaked. It shouldn't really matter here. You're thinking of using them one day? Houndoom is interesting. Unfortunately, it's so squishy. It's not great. But in the dome, everything is weaker. So it's a lot better there. The unfortunate thing is, like, you're really good into Metagross, but then Metagross activates Quick Claw and Earthquakes you and you're just dead. So that's a pretty big issue. Okay, Pokefan. Those should in theory be relatively easy. In theory. Time, that's what you did with Ninjask. You went 80 HP EVs. That makes you live Regice. And Latios 1 Dragon Claw. Okay, that should just be free. Yeah, Foul Plume 4 is no bulk, so it should always die. And Satu 4... I don't remember. Probably also no bulk. Let's just Air Lace. Quick Claw, of course. Crit shouldn't kill me. Or was that only on Latios? No, I don't think that killed me. They have about the same bulk. Actually, I have more HP, don't I? So yeah, shouldn't kill me ever. Probably even with poison. Maybe max roll plus poison does. Oh no! The demon! Ludicolo 4. I mean, wasn't it Ludicolo 3 that we almost lost to? Doesn't really matter. It was a double team Ludicolo. Jolteon 4. He doesn't kill me at this range, but he could crit me. Or he could T-Wave Paralyze. Shenanigans. I will keep Salamence around so I can Aerial Ace Ludicolo later, hopefully. Watch me get crit on the Metagross. T-Wave. I was hoping you would target Jolteon, but it's okay. Okay, now we Psychic to Jolteon. Sure. Jolteon down. Now we can just switch back safely. Leech Seed time, but that's too late. Well, I mean, even if you did a turn 1, you would lose. Luckily. Yeah, there are some rolls that you can live if you have some HP investment with Latios. The reason I was considering just moving to special defense is that I wouldn't lose any speed or special attack. Which means some of my rolls to kill stay intact, but it may just be better to go HP and lose some % chance on the rolls. Alright, last battle of the day. Okay, expert, that could be scary. We haven't seen Regice yet today, so that's heavy. We saw Articuno. I don't think we saw. We saw a lot of Regis. No! Not both of them! No! Oh no, please do not be counter Registeel. Well, I guess we might just Brick Break anyway. Because it can be Blizzard, I prefer switching Metagross in over protecting usually. Is that what I want to do this time as well? I think so. Especially if this is Registeel 1. We want to start Earthquaking early. Psychic into Regice, that's really good. Double team Registeel. Well, that's unfortunate. I want to Brick Break to kill the Regice fast, but I want to Earthquake so we can kill this Registeel at all. Oh no. Yeah, I should just Earthquake. Focus Punch. Okay, let's just hit. Just hit. Miss. Of course, instant miss. Hit. Let's go. Ice Beam, hit the Latios. Please don't die. Okay. Registeel lost its focus. Okay, I don't know who Latios is. If it just hit the Regice last turn, Earthquake would kill. But now I don't know. So I think I have to Brick Break here. Latios is gonna be targeted by Focus Punch. If Latios decides to hit Registeel this turn, that would be nice. I mean, let's think about this. Registeel is gonna Focus Punch. Regice moves before Ice Beams Latios if I Earthquake. Which is fine. Like, if I Brick Break Regice and Registeel doesn't get targeted or dodges, then Latios is dead anyway. So I think Earthquake might just be better here. Focus Punch. Psychic. Okay. Please hit the Registeel. Yes! Okay, perfect turn. Okay, Thunderbolt should see the kill, so we're gonna double target the Registeel. It only has one double team. Very likely dies. Extremely likely. Yes! Regirock in the back. Ursaring. No! Not you again! Surely it wouldn't counter me, right? Surely not. Okay, Latias doesn't see any kills. So it's fairly likely to call Mind. If I get countered, it's fine if we Earthquake, because we still have Salamence. Crit. Overeat kills. Overeat kills. Yeah, maybe I could have Brick Braid. I was kind of setting up for where I would just guaranteed kill with Earthquake, like both of them next turn. But I guess, like, it could have gone wrong. Oh my god. That one didn't turn out to be too bad, but I'm gonna add it to the list. Like, they just did not want me to have a nice end to an easy end to this round. Regice, Registeel, lead. Oh my god. Oh, I really thought the streak was over. But it's still alive. Somehow. I'm not gonna do another one. Holy. What a cursed stream in terms of difficult battles. I should look these back up because there were a couple of pretty interesting battles that I didn't write down at the start. Latias saved us again. Oh, I can't even show. I don't think... Like, I have a different Latias in here. Level 50 version. I don't think I have the level 100 version on here. Do I? Oh, I don't even have the level 50. No, it's here. Just imagine it's named SAYLA and it's level 100. That one's our savior. Holy. Team, you'll push Manectric to 1k. You're now at 938. Good luck. Would be awesome to see a new team hit 1k. Too bad you didn't stream the streak. I would have loved to see it. And for it to get on the livestream leaderboard. But yeah, that's gonna be the end for today. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I think either it's gonna be Dome singles, because I finally got the Modest Magikarp. Or it's gonna be the Pike, because I got the Chansey. You saw that blue bird? You've already seen that one in the past, Riley. That is not new. Do factory? I'll do factory in the weekend. Probably. Or maybe on like first day. I'll do seeded factory again. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope if you do Frontier, they won't be as doomed. Well, I mean, I did win in the end, so it wasn't that doomed, but I hope they won't be as close as some of mine were. You weren't expecting to get flashbanged. Yeah, it just happened to be in the first slot. That is pretty funny. Riley, if you feel like it, I recommend watching back this battle. 429. That battle was insane. It was the last round we did early on. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll go think about which streak I want to do. And I'll probably see you tomorrow. Well, I mean, if you're watching then. Have a good week.